Hi everyone, I'm here with an important question for you. So, elements are made up of one type of atom. Every atom only has a certain number of protons. Each atom's proton number is unique. For example, hydrogen only has one atom. Helium only has two. Lithium only has three. So, what could we change about the atom without changing what it is? We change the electrons, we'll create an ion because we have an uneven amount of protons and electrons, so we have an uneven of plus or minus charge. If we change the protons, we change the name of the atom. But if we change the number of neutrons, we get what we call isotopes. Isotopes are atoms with different number of neutrons, but everything else is the same. That's important to remember. Everything else is the same. In isotopes, we're either adding neutrons or taking neutrons away, and that's all an isotope is. And I got a couple of pictures to show you here. Here, this is normal carbon. Carbon normally has 6 protons and 6 neutrons. But if we add an extra neutron, it's an isotope. If we add an extra neutron, again, it's still an isotope. And to kind of give you guys a heads up whether or not something could be an isotope, what you need to do is you need to look at the atomic mass. Now the atomic mass is going to be on the periodic table, or the atomic mass could be written right after the name. You guys see this 14 and 13 here? If you see a number after an element name, that number represents the atomic mass. Remember, the atomic mass is protons plus neutrons. In this case, carbon-13, we have 6 protons and 7 neutrons. So our atomic mass is 13, so that 13 goes right here. This is an isotope because we have an extra neutron. This is an isotope of carbon, so we call it carbon-13 because it has that extra neutron. That means the atomic mass is 1 bigger. So, on a whole, isotopes react like normal atoms. It's because the electrons and protons are the same. The only thing isotopes affect is the physical changes that the atom goes through. That means isotopes are going to have higher melting points. Isotopes are going to have lower freezing points. That's all going to be different. So we find isotopes in nature all the time. Most elements actually exist as isotopes. Carbon normally only exists as carbon-12, but about 1% of all carbon on the planet is an isotope. So we find examples like that throughout nature. Isotopes really are everywhere. You just have to remember an isotope is something that has more or less neutrons. The neutron number is different for isotopes. Alright, so that's all there is when it comes to isotopes. I know isotopes have been a mystery to some of us, but hopefully this video has helped. And good luck studying for that test.